Your Excellency, the President of Romania, Mr. Traian Băsescu, dear directors, dear colleagues, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, it is my utmost pleasure to declare open the proceedings of the 14th Annual General Assembly of the International Association of Maritime Universities. The opening event, hosted by the National Bank of Romania, underlines the importance that the fundamental state institutions keeping up with the strategic direction for economic and social development laid on the educational system. Allow me to extend my gratitude to His Excellency, the President of Romania, Mr. Traian Băsescu, for his availability to attend the official commencement of AGA 14. His personal experience and expertise in the maritime field made him focus the attention of the public opinion on the importance of the seagoing officer's occupation. To respond to the challenges brought about by the sweeping changes in the shipping industry, it became possible to harmonize international and national regulations and qualify the main factors involved in the education, training and certification of youngsters willing to become highly qualified for this job. It is more than significant to remind you the fact that Romania is now the 9th country in the hierarchy of the country providing highly qualified labor force on the maritime field. I am also very pleased to convey the gratitude of the entire academic community of Constanța Maritime University to the Governor of the Romanian National Bank, Mr. Academician Muguri Sărescu, and the staff that struggled hard so that the opening ceremony of AGA 14 may take place in the Romanian National Bank headquarters. I would like to thank a lot to Prime Vice Governor, Mr. Florin Georgescu, for his presence here. At present, 90% of the international trade is actually carried out by the maritime transport. The Romanian maritime industry has known considerable growth due to the strategic geographical position on the Black Sea coast, to the existence of the largest maritime port in Constanța, and to the explosive expansion of maritime international transport routes. Maritime universities worldwide are, in fact, the driving engine for the maritime industry, since they can supply qualified officers with theoretical knowledge and practical skills acquired during the compulsory 12-month training period on board ships. IAMU Association comprises 57 maritime universities on 5 continents, thus offering a model for cooperation with a view to mold, educate and train qualified personnel that ensure manning in a highly standardized field of activity. As a global organization, IAMU endorses the main objectives of its member universities as being its own goals, thus contributing to the integration of the representative agenda. Given their mission, maritime universities usually focus on a niche segment. Establishing contacts and connections in order to devise strategic policies for students' training according to the needs that arise at a certain moment would increase the quality of maritime education through the identification of practical objectives that should be followed. The training of cadets could be carried out with a better worldwide representation of member universities. The technical evolution in the design, building and exploitation of naval machineries and the state of the art vessels sets a real challenge for the academic. Any university may try to find an unilateral solution in terms of technical expertise, but a global approach based on an exhaustive and comprehensive database enabling to select academics with high expertise in a certain research domain would certainly increase the global prestige of the organization. IAMU cannot assume a corporative approach to the above matter, but nevertheless it may provide direction of the activity and achievement in various maritime industries, as well as information regarding the promoters of the required competences. The existence and the discovery of important natural resources in a certain geographic area can bring about the need to establish and develop training institutions in the field of maritime transport and offshore industry. The technical and scientific development achieved through the academic curriculum and research activities carried out by the university requires at present the concentration of scientific abilities as well as teachers and student mobility. First of all, it is necessary to analyze the various models of academia curricula and adjust them according to the particularities of each national educational system and the requirements of the labor market. At the same time, setting up a database for the teaching staff willing to get involved in mobility activities and generating teaching programs in English language could enhance a more efficient use of the global human resources in the maritime field. The mobility model imposed by the European Union through the Erasmus program can be considered an example of good practice for the globalized maritime industry represented by IAMU through its member universities. According to the regulation in force in each country, it is necessary to evaluate the capacity and the level of academic education for each professor among those interested in fulfilling teaching activity through short-term mobility. Thus, based on such recognition achieved through the national regulation system in force in each country, it is possible for teachers to become associated professors in charge with the teaching activity during certain periods. In order to properly support this activity, we should start out from a basic need, namely to devise study programs in English language. One can measure the usefulness of university cooperation through IAMU by the number of institutions which have decided to belong to this association. In 1999, a mere number of 7 universities established that what today has become an extremely powerful association of 57 maritime universities, of which 4 have joined only during the past 3 years. In my opinion, the manner in which IAMU carries out its activity can be considered a model of good practice which could easily be extended to other issues of the academic life. I wish to extend our many thanks to our main sponsor, the Nippon Foundation. By means of its ever generous involvement, these 14 years in the existence of the association have been made possible. I also wish to show my gratefulness to the Romanian Ministry of Education for its endeavor to understand the peculiarities of the maritime transport and for its effort to provide the university with the necessary resources for the development and growth. I must also gratify the Ministry of Transports for being so earnest in understanding the mission of the maritime universities for training specialists and those making possible a symbiotic approach among independent bodies, the shipping industry, maritime education institutions, and maritime certification and governance structures. I sincerely hope that the works of the 14th IAMU Annual General Assembly in Bucharest and Constanța be a benchmark in the history of our association by setting new patterns for cooperation, understanding, and complementing approach among the main education institutions, part of the most dynamic segment of the global economy, the maritime transport and maritime industry. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the great honor to invite His Excellency, the President of Romania, Mr. Traian Băsescu, to give us some words.
Well, I will not try to teach you something. But I have to express my gratitude for being invited at such event. Not only an honor, but it's a great pleasure. In front of you is not only a politician, he's a seagoing captain, and I'm extremely proud by my license. I have to inform you that I am in politics from 91, but I never lost my license. Each 5 years, I go to school, I was examined, and I renew my license each 5 years. Well, with your permission, I will use Romanian language. As I understood, you will benefit by an excellent translation today. And I will express few ideas which I strongly believe represent the needs and the priority for shipping industry. Sunt în fața unor oameni care cu grijă, cu atenție, cu respect, pregătesc stăpânii mărilor și oceanelor. În momentul de față, studenții dumneavoastră, ofițerii și comandanții de astăzi, stăpânesc 2/3 din planetă. Ei sunt cei care asigură 90% din comerțul mondial cu navele lor, dar mai ales cu priceperea lor. Pricepere pe care le-o dați dumneavoastră. Industria shippingului este cu siguranță una din industriile care au mari perspective de dezvoltare și nu o industrie care se pregătește să apună răpusă de criteriile și exigențele globalizării. Dimpotrivă, industria pentru care dumneavoastră pregătiți ofițeri, specialiști, este industria care este motor al proceselor globale în plină dezvoltare. Anii aceștia am trecut printr-o mare criză. Se spune că cea mai mare de după criza din 1929. Discutând la nivel politic ce a însemnat criza bancară începută în Statele Unite și extinsă și în Europa, mă întrebam care ar fi efectul dacă o zi, o singură zi, flota globală s-ar opri. Ar fi cu mult mai grav și cu urmări mult mai puternice decât criza băncilor. Gândul acesta mi-a venit nu pentru că aveam nevoie de comparații ca politician, ci pentru că realizam că poate fi ceva și mai rău decât criza bancară. Ar fi o criză intervenită în sistemul de transport maritim global. Iar această criză nu este sigur evitată, pentru că ea poate fi generată dacă sistemul de educație pentru marină n-ar ține pasul cu evoluțiile tehnologice și cu nevoile economiei globale din acest moment și din viitor. De aceea, munca dumneavoastră mi se pare esențială și ea, cu certitudine, vizează răspunsuri adecvate la realitățile prezente și viitoare. Iar răspunsul adecvat din acest punct de vedere, cred că se situează în zona uniformizării sistemului de învățământ de marină la nivel global, cu o curiculă adoptată de toate marile universități de marină și cu o pregătire tehnică, managerială și practică adecvată noilor tehnologii. Învățământul de marină trebuie să răspundă astăzi câtorva nevoi fundamentale. Prima este legată de evitarea accidentelor maritime, care întotdeauna au urmări teribile. Numai dacă ne amintim de Amoco Cadiz în Biscaya sau de Exxon Valdez în Oceanul Arctic. Au fost dezastre maritime care au dus la noi abordări în transportul maritim de hidrocarburi. Învățământul de marină trebuie să răspundă astăzi și industriei offshore. O industrie care, dincolo de orice, în primul rând, plutește. Deci are nevoie de oameni pregătiți care să facă ca extragerea resurselor de gaze, de petrol din oceane și mări să se facă în deplină siguranță, să se facă cu oameni care știu să întrețină, să managerieze, să mențină în siguranță platformele. Lumea se îndreaptă către această sursă excepțională de aducere la suprafață a resurselor minerale de pe fundul sau din adâncul mărilor și oceanelor. Universitățile dumneavoastră trebuie să răspundă acestor comandamente noi, menținând însă celebra zicală a marinarilor: safety first. Trebuie să îmbinăm capacitatea de a răspunde evoluțiilor tehnologice cu capacitatea de a menține în deplină siguranță navele noastre, porturile noastre, sistemele de comunicații de la bordul navelor și de la uscat, de a ține în deplină siguranță oamenii și bunurile pe care le transportăm. Este probabil industria care are în mod pregnant o caracteristică. Nimeni nu poate începe meseria de ofițer de marină cu gândul că se califică la locul de muncă. Specificul educației în învățământul de marină este acela că atunci când ți-ai obținut diploma și prima licență de ofițer, trebuie să fii nu numai un excelent cunoscător al bazelor teoretice, a navelor, a platformelor pe care vei lucra, dar trebuie să fii de la bun început un bun practician. Un om experimentat să practice meseria. Nimeni nu vine să stea cu un ofițer 3 să-i asigure cele 8 ore de car doar pentru că este proaspăt absolvent. De aceea, îmbinarea învățământului tehnic, teoretic și managerial cu formarea deprinderilor practice încă din facultate este esențială în acest tip de învățământ, în învățământul de marină. Îmi aduc aminte cu câtă plăcere și cât de gradual de-a lungul celor 4 ani de facultate se formau în anii 70, când eu am făcut facultatea, deprinderile practice. În anul întâi am stat 2 luni la bărci cu rame și bărci cu vele. În anul 2 ne-am făcut practica la bordul navelor militare și a navei școală Mircea, un velier de o frumusețe extraordinară pe care cadeți se instruiesc. În anul 3 la bordul navelor comerciale și în anul 4 tot la bordul navelor comerciale. Dar am terminat facultatea cu sentimentul că pot să fac în siguranță serviciul la bordul navelor. Cred că este un sentiment pe care dumneavoastră aveți obligația să-l dați absolvenților și nu prin persoasiune, prin explicare, ci prin modul cum programa este construită. Curicula trebuie să fie axată pe dobândirea cunoștințelor teoretice, dar și a reflexelor. Pentru că la bordul navelor nu funcționează nimic altceva decât proceduri. Standardizarea procedurilor pentru nave petroliere, pentru nave port-container, la nivelul universităților, la nivel global, ar fi, după părerea mea, unul din pașii înainte pe care i-ar face industria. Sigur, toți avem regulile naționale, care sunt construite pe reglementările IMO. Dar trebuie să facem acel pas înainte, în care să știm că un ofițer pregătit în Australia știe aceleași lucruri pe care le știe un ofițer pregătit în România sau în Turcia sau în Statele Unite. Cu certitudine, dacă în discuțiile dumneavoastră veți reuși să faceți acești pași de uniformizare a curiculei, va fi un mare pas înainte pentru shipping-ul global, pentru creșterea securității industriei noastre. Avem porturile. Porturile pot fi performante sau neperformante. Porturi pe care armatorii și navlositorii le așteaptă, le doresc, și porturi în care armatorii n-ar vrea să-și trimită navele. Diferența o face capacitatea portului de a fi un nod critic multimodal, de a permite distribuția mărfurilor imediat pe toate mijloacele de transport, fie pe mijloc feroviar, pe rutier, pe transport fluvial sau aerian. Astăzi nimeni nu mai vrea altfel de transport decât acela just in time. Nimeni nu mai vrea să cheltuiască bani cu depozitare. Toți vor ca mărfurile să ajungă imediat ori pe piață, ori direct în furnalele combinatelor siderurgice. Nimeni nu mai vrea altceva decât viteză, siguranță, management performant. Iar misiunea dumneavoastră de a crea managerii porturilor este esențială. Toată aventura maritimă se poate deprecia din punct de vedere calitativ dacă nava este operată într-un port cu o proastă logistică, cu un management defectuos, în care un port container care are de încărcat și descărcat parte din containerele lui, 1000 de containere, în loc să o facă în 3 ore, o face în 2 zile. Cu siguranță, învățământul de marină, managementul de marină, este una din cheile creșterii performanței la nivel global. Viteza, exactitatea, siguranța cu care se mișcă mărfurile, generat de industria pentru care dumneavoastră pregătiți ofițeri, pregătiți manageri, este esențial. Nimeni nu-și poate imagina lumea fără cei pe care dumneavoastră îi pregătiți. Poate fără politicieni, da, dar fără marinari, nu. Este o concluzie la care eu am ajuns, că lumea este servită cu devotament și pricepere de această flotă globală. Aș mai face o singură mențiune legată de oameni. Până la urmă știți foarte bine că nu lucrați cu sau nu pregătiți oameni care vor lucra într-un birou. Pregătiți oameni care, dincolo de a avea cunoștințe tehnice și deprinderi practice, trebuie să mai aibă ceva. Acea tărie a omului care înfruntă natura. Și nu o înfruntă oricum, ci o înfruntă și câștigă. De aceea cred că învățământul de marină, dincolo de a pregăti tehnicieni, manageri, buni practicieni, trebuie să aibă un sistem de selecție a calității celor care intră în învățământul de marină. Nu-ți poți imagina pe puntea de comandă a unui mare petrolier un om slab. Un om care să-și pună problema dacă învinge el sau natura, sau furtuna. Un om care să nu fie capabil să-și sacrifice timpul de odihnă pentru ca a sta acolo unde trebuie, pe puntea de comandă sau în compartimentul mașini, pe timp de furtună. Trebuiesc oameni rezistenți, oameni puternici. Oameni care să aibă acea educație pe care oamenii care trăiesc la uscat nu au cum să o dobândească și nu este lipsa lor. Oamenii care să prețuiască mai mult fierul decât pe ei înșiși. Acel oțel care face ca nava să fie sigură, trebuie să-i fie mai scump ofițerului de marină decât el însuși. Pentru că atâta timp cât construcția ofițerului de marină este aceea că trebuie să învingă natura, pentru a o învinge are nevoie de navă. Iar nava este prima grijă a unui ofițer de marină, securitatea ei, pentru că odată nava ținută în siguranță, este în siguranță și echipajul, este în siguranță și marfa. Iar asta de multe ori implică sacrificii ale managerilor navei, ale ofițerilor, ale comandantului, a mecanicului șef. Deci aș sublinia că învățământul global de marină trebuie să-și facă un criteriu din selectarea caracterelor pe care le introduce în sistem pentru a le desăvârși și caracterul, și pregătirea, și voința. Sunt câteva gânduri pe care le-am spus în fața dumneavoastră, gânduri pe care n-ar trebui să mi le scrie nimeni, pentru că este, dacă vreți, modul cum gândește un produs al educației dumneavoastră. Un fost student, un fost cadet, un fost ofițer, un comandant de navă. Vă mulțumesc!
As I told you before, His Excellency, Mr. President, very, very limited time. I would like, first of all, to express my gratitude for his very, very interesting speech. I'm pretty sure that everybody which is here is considering His Excellency now a part of our team. And I would like to tell you that if sometimes you'll decide to renounce your political life, our university will be ready to enroll you as a teacher to share your experience with our students. Thank you very, very much for your presence here. And now, as I told you, Mr. President is ready to have a photo group with us. That means we have around 5 minutes for this, and please, somebody will contact you on the stairs for this photo group.
Da, fac o poză de lui. Da. Bine.
I wish to express again my gratitude to the National Bank of Romania, especially to His Excellency, the Governor of the National Bank of Romania, Mr. Lucescu, and the whole team of the National Bank. And because His Excellency is not now in Romania, we have the possibility to listen to him using the modern methods, and we have a short speech.
This conference hall is one of the venues where we usually host events such as this, as well as other educational, cultural, and scientific meetings. As you have the opportunity to walk within the headquarters of our central bank, you'll discover that its destiny is related to the creation of modern Romania. Founded in the year 1880, the National Bank of Romania is often referred as the Old Lady, being the 16th central bank in the world. You will be also able to see in the bank's own palace that there is a connection with your activity.
Please allow me to invite to tell us few words to the Minister of Education, His Excellency Mr. Mihnea Costoiu.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rector, Mr. President of the Association. It's a great honor for me and for us in Romania. It's this year our presidency of this association. Mr. Prime Minister Governor, the Councillor, the President, ladies and gentlemen, Professor, delegate of the Nippon Foundation. Only few are because I don't have license. It's very difficult to speak now because you are also, and Mr. President, part of this world. I'm not the captain of the ship. I'm rector, the former rector of the biggest technical university in Romania, and my personal relation with Professor Panait and this very important university, it's my experience in this special community. Because in your activity, now the President said that Mr. Rector said also, it's very important the technology, it's very important the innovations, it's very important the relation with industry. And for me, in my former position, and now this is also three important activities. Only a few words. The university, the Marine University in Romania and also in all the country, it's not normal university. Because this university prepares the specialists in one part of our economical life. The University of Marine in Romania is a very strong university, small and strong university, and many universities, big universities, technical universities, help this university to realize a new program adapted in this new economical life. Also, this university, it's not only a Romanian university, it's international university, and many students from many countries coming here. And I'm convinced not only in Romania, in your university, your university is in the same situation. And this is very important for the higher education. And finally, the University of Marine have in Romania strong support from my minister and my government, because not only for this reunion, for the all growth of the university. In this year, I have a special experience. Mr. Rector coming in my office and tell me, Mr. I have very strong situation. A difficult situation. Why? Because now in this year in Romania, in 1st October begin the university year, I have 200 students coming from Africa. Why is the problem? I need support for this. And the response is yes. I help this university because, repeat, the internationalization of university, of the higher education, is very important. Not only for Romania, I repeat, for all the marine university. And me personally and my minister help this internationalization and help the relation with all the marine university in the world. And thank you also for the Nippon Foundation for help us for prepare this reunion. And success for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I have to tell you that everything which His Excellency told you is absolutely real, and the support to enroll the students from Africa was a real support. I would like to thanks to the Presidential Advisor, Mr. Daniel Funerio, for his very big involvement in the organization of this AGA and for the very close relationship which we have in this moment with him, our university and myself, with the presidential institution and himself. Thank you very much. And now, please allow me to offer the floor to the representative of Nippon Foundation, our very generous sponsor, Mr. Oju.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's very much difficult for me to address more things after a wonderful speech from Mr. President. But let me speak something, because this is the last speech for this session. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is the greatest honor to have been given the opportunity to address the 14th Annual General Assembly of the International Association of Maritime University, IAMU. Firstly, let me extend my heartfelt gratitude to Professor Violet Chaku, who is a lecturer of this Assembly's Post Institute, Constant Maritime University, CMU, and Professor Cornel Panay, who is the Vice Rector of CMU and the Chair of IAMU, the staff members of CMU, and the Secretary of IAMU, and all the other people who have dedicated their time and efforts to organizing this assembly. I wish to also thank our honorable guest, Mr. Traian Vasicu, President of Romania, Mr. Miguel Izaresh, Governor of the National Bank of Romania, Mr. Milian Hostiu, Minister of Higher Education, Scientific Research and Technological Development, and Mr. Constantin Matei, Secretary of State within the Romanian Ministry of Transport, for their warmest consideration and effort of cooperation given during the organization of this assembly. At the end of 1999, 8 institutions from 7 countries gathered to form the IAMU. This was around the time when the European Union began negotiations with Eastern European countries, including Romania, to expand its membership. Over the last 14 years, during which Romania joined the European Union in early 2007, the people of this country must have experienced major transition politically, economically, and socially. When looking back at the 14-year history of IAMU, what aspects do you take particular note of? For the IAMU, the last 14 years have been a period of successful expansion, acquiring new partners that share our ideas, as well as a time of exploring practical forms of collaboration and actually building effective partnerships. The membership has expanded to 57 institutions from 31 countries. The Annual General Assembly has become increasingly active, gradually shifting its focus to broad-based networking, involving not only researchers, but also students. The implementation of research projects, coordinated and promoted by the Academic Program Review Committee, has produced tangible results that all the member institutions benefit from, while contributing to building momentum towards even greater collaboration among member institutions. In this sense, there is no doubt that IAMU has progressed in its 14 years. Yet, just as the city of Bucharest has changed dramatically over the same 14 years, the circumstances surrounding the world's maritime community have also undergone significant changes. Over this period, the volume of international maritime transport has almost doubled, heightening the need for compliance in maritime transport in terms of safety and environmental concerns more than ever before. Furthermore, with widespread calls for corporate social responsibility, corporate citizens are under increasing pressure to make voluntary contributions to the effort to build a sustainable society, rather than merely complying with rules. Maritime business management has become significantly more advanced and complex from the perspectives of compliance and CSR. Having to address these issues, in addition to the need of securing higher numbers of maritime officers with greater sets of skills. The question we must ask ourselves is whether IAMU has progressed at a sufficient pace to accommodate the scale of changes we have seen. In order to respond to this question with sincerity, IAMU must listen more carefully to the voices of the maritime industry, which is a recipient of the graduates our member institutions train and foster. It is necessary to keenly observe what kind of human resources the industry needs in order to support a global society through smooth international transport of people and goods more safely, more economically, and with less environmental strains. In this way, IAMU can play an important role that no other organization can serve as a platform for determining the qualities required in maritime officers in this new era, optimizing training curriculums for fostering such qualities and sharing the information among maritime universities around the world. In order to fulfill this significant role, IAMU needs to consider establishing new frameworks to more effectively promote dialogue with the maritime industry. IAMU has already achieved success in building networks at a global level. Now, what is needed is to consider our regional balance, what issues most need addressing, and to carefully assess which institutions we need to engage with. I feel now is not the time to be seeking just a wider scale to our work, but to shift our focus to more through levels of communication, both between members and with outside organizations, and to implement projects that achieve a greater impact. I'm hoping that from here onwards, all IAMU members can contribute and participate in our organization even more proactively than before. As I explained at AGA 13, the Nippon Foundation adopted the new slogan of For Social Innovation last year to encompass our goals for progress over the next 50 years. The slogan reflects our commitment to breaking down the barriers separating existing sectors, including government administration, businesses, NGOs, and educational institutions, to work in collaboration with various organizations and individuals in our effort to promote social changes for the better. We would like to work with IAMU, with which we have progressed together since its inauguration 14 years ago, in exercising leadership for achieving cross-sector collaboration in the maritime community to bring about continual progress. In concluding my speech, I wish to thank again all the people who have helped organize this annual General Assembly. Thank you very much.
ridicat puțin nivelul luminos al sălii, nu merge.
Al sălii nu știu.
Da, nu că eu filmez cu 1,4, adică n-am probleme, dar da.
Și pe mine m-ar ajuta.
Da. Dar te mai ajută la focus, că na, știi?
M-ar ajuta și pe mine,
Da,
dar
da.
nu m-am apucat să găsesc.
Să-i găsim pe ăștia. Mai pierde timp cu focusul când e lumina scăzută, da? E ok, că e 1,4 e suficient de luminos pentru zoom-ul nici vorba. Că are 3 luminozitate, deja e puturos.